Hello, my friends. Welcome welcome to Cooking Basics with Chef Ag now. So today's exciting day because we are actually going to make some crab cakes. That's a local item, very popular in DC area, and it's a very well respected recipe. So please, I'm just trying to do the ideas I get from a lot of my cooks, a lot of Marylanders. Everybody has different ways to do it, so I kind of took ideas from here and there and I created this. So what you definitely need your mayonnaise. Your mayonnaise right here. You need some eggs, one whole egg. You need some Dijon mustard, and you need some Worcestershire. I can never say that word. I don't know what it is. And of course, some Dijon mustard, Worcestershire right here. Dijon mustard, some herb, some lemon, and Old Bay seasoning. Cannot forget that. So there's a lot of stories about this, where it came originally from. Some are saying Louisiana, some are saying some French, somebody did, whoever. So anyway, here is what we have, and we're gonna start with our liquids first. What we need is one egg here. It's done. We got our mayonnaise here. So you want all the liquids together. Mustard. Worcestershire. Oh my God, I was able to say it. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Now I'm gonna cut. I like to cut my lemon fresh. Squeeze a fresh lemon. You just need like a little. It's plenty. And so now mix it a little bit together. That's what we have this Whisk. So we're just gonna mix it a little bit. I'm not adding salt right now because I want to taste it at the end. See how it is before. Taste the mixture, then add salt. Because sometimes the crab have already some salt, and depending where they are from. Now the breadcrumbs, I just took some bagel and make them into chips. I know some people go on crazy and buy a whole big bag of pinko. And the other thing is, in Maryland, they don't eat too much. They don't put a lot of breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs hold it together, as well as the eggs, of course, and the mayonnaise. But the good crab cake is, you need to be able to see the lumps. If you break the lumps too much, then it gets mushy. It's not good anymore. So just chop your. You can do this ahead. I'm just trying to show you how to do breadcrumbs without. Oh my God, I can't find breadcrumbs. What's going on? I can't do this. Take some bread, all the bread, shave it, put it in the oven, low heat, 25 minutes, and then you can chop it up. You can use a buffalo chopper if you want. Just make sure it's dry, there's no moisture in there. And I just add a little bit of, that's all I need. Now, this is a very important step. We're gonna throw the crab in there, but we're gonna fold it in there. We don't want to mix it in there. So this is 1 pound of crab. This is the back fin crab, so we're just gonna gently play with it. And see how the consistency is. Now, some people put herbs in it, some don't. I like some herbs, so I'll just put some herbs in it, give it a nice flavor. We forget the all-bear seasoning, very important to have. So just like 1 teaspoon. And the reason also the salt, because Old Bay already has salt on it. So you just gotta be careful. Man, I'm kneading this all around. This is it, really. This is all you gotta mix together. And then you're gonna create cakes. Now, some bake it, some sear it. I like to sear mine. You get a nice color. So I'm not, you can still see everything. Good. So just mix it up here. Again, don't judge me. There's a lot of, I mean, I never seen a recipe that's been so argued about than the crab cake, but this is a delicacy. I love this, and I want to show a lot of people overseas that America is not just about hamburgers and cheeseburgers. There's a lot of good food in America, and this is definitely one part of them. And we're going to continue to do a lot of local American stuff. So now that this is mixed together, again, fold in. What we're gonna do is this. I already have this tray. All it has is breadcrumbs, so it's clean. Put it right here. I take my ring. All right, let's get a spoon. I'm gonna start assembling crab cakes. So, why mess with the hands and all that stuff when you can use the spoons? And then you go, the higher you go, the bigger is the crab. I think that's a good size right there. And then we continue. One of the best way to do this, you use a scoop, like a 4-ounce scoop. Scoop it like that and put it so you know they're all the same size. Also, you can use a 2-ounce scoop if you want to make it a small one. I'm just making a couple big ones so we can have lunch, me and my wife and the kid. All you need is one nice crab like that with a little salad. You're good to go. So you move it a little bit like that. So you continue making these, you make like whatever you need to make. I think I just need to make 3. I don't want to waste the rest. I'm going to save it for tonight to make a small ones. So all I need really is 3. And when we come back, we're going to sear this up. We're going to make this plate and make it look sexy. Okay, so we let the crab cakes sit in the fridge for a while, like 40 minutes. Now they're ready to go. I divide it into two, like a regular size and small size for appetizers. So let's go ahead. I put some oil, just regular canola oil to get hot. I put enough because I want to pan fry the crab. So basically, just grab your crab like this. And it is cooking. So we'll do all the three. Now, just bear with me when you cook outside. You gotta have the, it's not like cooking inside when you have the flame and the good equipment. So this is just the fun of cooking outside. So the crab, you gotta sit in like 3 minutes in each side. And you don't need to finish it in the oven or anything like that if you do it 3 minutes. You don't want it too high. If it's too high, yeah, you definitely want to finish in the oven. But this is good. This is like, it's pan frying. And then we take the small one as well. Remember, when you put too much stuff in the pan cools off. Just want to show you. Oh my God, that smells wonderful. That is a wonderful smell. Yeah. So our remoulade is ready. I think we can save this for later on. And then I have always have your mise en place equipment ready as well. It's not like worse, I keep going back and forth inside. So when you lift the crab to go the other side, because it doesn't have a lot of breadcrumbs, so it's not tight, it's very loose. You got to be careful when you flip it. You might want to need something to hold it with. I'll let it go a little bit more before I flip it. And then you can also use tongs to flip the small ones. So it's working. Let's turn it around. So we're pan frying. A lot of restaurants, they actually deep fry the whole thing. The flour, but that's not Maryland style. For me, that's different stuff. You know, we try to respect crab cake recipe as much as we can, and just sear it. And then you also bake it in the oven. The Maryland do that. They bake it in the oven, and they put a little bit of butter on top. That's the easiest way because you can just scoop your crab in a sheet pan, a greased sheet pan. Put a little butter on top, put it in the oven, and you're done. When you do that though, the crab is not as moist as when you do it this way, like the way I'm doing it right now. So we can flip it just gently like that. That's the beauty right there. That's what I'm looking for. Again, take it up with something. Just be gentle. That's beautiful. And then the small ones, you can just turn them around. Like so. That's beautiful. So you get that crispiness from the little bit of eggs and stuff, and of course the mayonnaise. So you want to cook it 3 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Just don't want to overcook it though. Oh la la, that is beautiful, and it smells so wonderful. Oh, I can't wait to make my sandwich. So again, you just use a little remoulade here. You put in your bread. You can make a decent sandwich, or you can display it different way. I'm actually going to cut some lemon and do some nice display. While my crab is cooking, I think the neighbor's dog wants some crab. So let's set up our display. You take your sauce like this. Then you can do something unique for the small one. Brush it off like that. The design. This is fun. You can actually have the kids involved doing this stuff. Check the other side. Oh, wonderful. Now it's so easy to flip over. You can use your thermometer and check inside. Inside it's got to be like 125 degrees because it carries over. It will carries to 140, 145. And most of the crab you buy in the area are pasteurized, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, getting sick from the crab. So the small ones should be almost ready. So you can just take them like that. It in. Now that's what I was saying, if you see it, it's very soft. It doesn't need to be, it stays nice and moist. We have those herbs we saved somewhere. And then we can just drizzle a little bit more sauce on top. Now we're going to do the same thing for the big ones. Take the crispy side. little salad here if you want. You can decorate it your way. So voila. We got little crab appetizers. We have a crab entree.